Hey everyone, it's Chris Can Catan, and let's play another game of the Settlers of Catan universe. We're in the one position here. Let's take a look at this board. All right, not a lot of wheat. That's always concerning. Wheat up here. We got an 853 down here. Those are really good positions here. That's certainly interesting, getting a little tick of brick in there. Because brick's also not that common. I wonder if I mean, it's only 10 pips. That does strike me as interesting because of the wheat. This has some good ports though down here. This 8-5-10. And I think it's the wheat is the problem, right? Do we really want to go against the grain, not get any wheat? Some other options, maybe we do wood port. The problem is because we're in the first position, we just really need to get the right mix of ingredients here. Do we go double wheat? Interesting. I'm thinking we actually go 6-4-3, get to the C, maybe get up to this 3-for-1 port if possible, or the sheep port, since there's a lot of sheep. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go to up here. All right, that's what we've picked. 6-4-11, head to the right. Now, is it like the best spot? No, but gets us the strong ore, gets us some wheat, gives us some serviceable brick. And now it's kind of up to the rest of the table to figure it out. Now, there's other positions, right? I did like this 8-5-10. And again, we'll see if maybe it was a mistake not taking this or this. But I do think because of the rarity, yeah. Because of the rarity. And the other good news, because we took 6-4-11, we're probably not going to get solo blocked here, right? Someone's probably going to take this 6-3-11, where I could see this 8 getting soloed quite a bit. This is just a position thing, right? And again, the 2 ports, I think that is kind of the key here, because I think we can do more with these ports than these ports. Again, the 3-for-1 port's great. Whether or not we get there is a question, but this sheep port should be a lot more serviceable depending on what we get. Like if we could sneak into like 8-10-3, or even like, yeah, I don't know what's going to be available, but like potentially we can get like a 5-4-11 maybe. I don't know. That's the beauty of going first. So we'll see. I mean, even like on the C, you never know. We could always sneak into one of these. Like a 9-10 isn't bad. Just get the 3-for-1 port off the dot. That's not terrible. Oh, interesting. He chose to go there. Yeah, I like kind of like that. Well, he's not living on any 6s or 8s. He's living on that 3 wheat. Oh, wow. Wow, interesting. We're going to get a decent spot here. We're either going to get like the 6-4-2, the 8-4-3, 8. Oh, wow. I cannot believe we're going to get about as good of a spot as we could have dreamed here. Unbelievable. So blue's going wheatless. Ouch. Wow. Well, this is the world's easiest decision. We're just going to take 8-4-3. I mean, we could even go. I'm gonna go to the right, get to the 3-for-1 port. This becomes a lot easier. This becomes a double sheep. Sheep could even go down here, come down here. So man, that's pretty thrilling. We picked correctly. Wow, this this wasn't exactly what I was expecting. So we wind up with everything, and we get the double beat. That's incredible. I'm gonna take a card here. I'm gonna take a card. I just for the defense. Maybe we get some really good. Perfect. And honestly, the road builder is probably the most important thing we could get. So that is a huge, huge win. That is really going to speed up our production here. Now we're in a little bit of an island. Okay, there you go, friendly robber. Now, I hate the friendly robber. I really do. I know you all know this. Now I might change my tune a little bit on it for a game like this, and not poke the bear. Not poke the bear. But we'll see. I wonder if maybe I could get a brick here. No, I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold. We only have 4 cards. The friendly robber appears to be in effect at the moment. We're gonna just see what anyone does. So usually I'm all about robbing everyone. That's fine. you all know me, but because of some of these recent games that I had, like prior to joining again, people are just so funny. I'm probably gonna make a video about my opinions on the friendly robber because I really do think we have to like change the online culture about that, at least on Catan Universe, because it's just like silly. It really is. Um, yeah, everyone's doing it. So it's one thing if everyone's doing it. To me, if you're gonna do friendly robber, you should state it. State it in the chat that hey guys, want to do friendly robber. Don't leave it to assumptions. All right, I'm just gonna put it right back. We're not gonna poke the bear. Anyone want to give me a brick? Just trying to diversify a little bit. We're just gonna hold. This is the problem. And again, I don't really think anyone really has much that I want anyway. And again, I really do not condone friendly robber play, but we're gonna give it a shot here, just for the heck of it in the beginning. But let's see. All right, they got themselves a wood. We really need those nines to start rolling. Let me guys give you a little update on what's been going on for me. Like I didn't post last week. I think that's fine. Um, I've been busy. I've been busy. As we ramp up the channel again, it's not going to be like every day, like I said. It's going to be right now, kind of when I feel like it. So don't mind that. It's going to be what it is. Let's see. 8 again. Is there any brick out there? Is there any wheat out there? Can I get anything? Because that is just a bad position to be in. Wheat. I mean, it kind of stinks. I don't really know what I can do. Yeah. Well, it's the problem with friendly router. And again, everyone just has the same resources. It's all wood and sheep. I guess I could go 4 for 1, but it's kind of like, what's the point? Maybe we can get like Insta City somehow. It's just not out there. It's the problem. Just not out there. Well, if he's willing to give a brick, maybe I could give. Wait, come back. I was gonna offer him 4. I was gonna offer him 4 sheep because that is one way of doing it. Now I almost have a city here, which is kind of nuts to think about. If we can survive long enough, yeah. See, that's kind of what I was thinking too. But I just don't think it's gonna go anywhere. So kind of a slow, really slow start here. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Like, I was at the Stanley Cup games this past week, which was awesome. We have City in hand. It's kind of nuts. Um, which was cool. Love that. Let's see. 6. Wow. Um, man, can I get a wheat for anything? Wheat for 2 sheep? If I could just cut my cost a little bit, I'll take the city here. 2? All right, well, I'm just gonna get the city. I mean, it's kind of goofy. Um, I can't believe this actually is gonna be what we do, but okay. I did take the 6 4 11. Because man, if this 11 goes off, I really want to grab this brick, and it has our better wheat option. But man, I can't recall a time we now he's offering a brick. I guess I offered it. That would have been the other way. I did the straight to the 3 for 1 port there. Mm. Man, there was a settle here with this trade, which was a little less costly. Almost regret me building the city, but Not that much regret. He's got 7 outs, steal my ore. Where does he put it? On 6? Hopefully the 6. Because like the ore is probably the thing I need. Oh, wow. All right. Had something there. There's the 11. There we go. That was nice. That was good for me. Huh, I'm like shocked. I am genuinely shocked we didn't get hit there. I'm just gonna pass. Wow. All right, Brown's on the board. I'm really curious to see if they revenge on Brown here because maybe that's one of those things because Brown kind of broke the peace, even though not really. Double wheat, very nice. But yeah, we were at the Stanley Cup. It was awesome. We were at game three. My Panthers, I'm a huge Panthers fan, for those of you who are new to the channel, Florida Panthers. And we're up 3 games to 2 right now, which is awesome. What do we got here? Wood for 2 ore. If I can get the other city online, why not? Let me see. I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know. All right, there they go. Interesting. Deuce again. So yeah, huge Panthers fan. Looking forward to game 6. It's coming up. There hasn't been like a whole lot of other roles going on. Game 6 is coming up. Can't wait for that. So root for the Cats. I know I got a big Finnish contingent. Root for Barkey. I love Barkey. And yeah, stuff's going good there. What do we get here? 4. Can I get wood sheep or wheat? How about this? If we can get to that 3-for-1 port here, it's a decent trade. Wheat's rare. What you can give me for this wheat? I really want to give it up, but I have one, which is more than these guys have. And yeah, I hate not going with what I got here. It's kind of stinks. At least we have it to trade. So we'll see. I mean, another 6 going to give us a city. We can get this 8, 10, 3. We're in really good shape. Because right now, there's basically been no cards bought. The road builder gives us the inside track on the road, which is awesome. Again, straight to here, straight to here. 2 settle spots already, basically guaranteed. No one's going to take those from us. That's huge. We're just in really good shape. Really, really good shape. Let's see what Blue's up to here. A little bit of a pause. But other things going on. One of the things that's been distracting my time is, man, I got some problems in my house. Let me tell you. I got termites. Well, this is my garage. My garage. But it says like a garage apartment. Termites, man. My goodness. It is incredible how much damage I have from termites. And to make it worse, water damage. I got leaks and stuff in there that I did not know about. Oh, it's killing me. So that is going to cost me a pretty penny. And I've been spending a lot of time in there with like some contractors looking around trying to figure out how to fix it. So been a little rough. Been a little rough. This roll distribution's been interesting. It's been like a bunch of numbers early. Here's the city if we can hold on. Played a knight here. Took a brick. Okay. That does hurt me though. Because if I 7 out, I can't keep the city. Pink. On. See, like they got to negotiate a little bit. You got to be a little slower, I think, on some of this. Like if you want to negotiate, about this wheat's rare, man. If you want it, I'm willing to deal. I just need the right mix of things. I think you got to give people enough time to counteroffer. So they're not. So it's fine. We're just going to build a city. We'll take our second city. I mean, pink here only got two. We've got the best infrastructure, like by far. And as long as those threes aren't rolling, our opponents are going to have a hell of a slow time doing much of anything. I'm trying to think about if we get the robber, where do we put it? I mean, the nine is certainly interesting. It slows him down. I think I'm probably, well, let me think. I mean, blue, yeah, okay. So blue has no wheat. Brown, brown's probably in the best shape here. Yeah, best shape for sure. So we either take away the nine or the three's not bad. Nah, we're gonna get it. They're probably gonna get a wheat from us. Oh, man. All right. I think that was a revenge play by blue. So again, one of those little dynamics, you know. Even though we got the two cities on the board, two. Third one of those. Yeah, it's one of those little revenge plays when, no seven rolls. Interesting. It's funny how that goes sometimes. Yeah, we can get a wood here. Huge. Come on. Six. Can I get a wood? Otherwise, I'll take cards here. I think we just take the cards. I mean, we're gonna get this eventually. Let's take one. Okay. That basically makes it kind of a null point. I'm gonna get another card because if we got that, I'm gonna road build. Yeah, like there's no reason for us to not play the road builder now because the year planning will do next turn. No reason not to. Sweet. And there you go. Like, and then that's fine, right? We get that immediately. I mean, we could even potentially build two settlements next turn. It just depends on the rolls. Not really interested in that. Nah. It's gonna have to be a better deal. That's the thing. I was trying to think of what I would need. Yeah. It needs two things. At least that's good. Man, we're just in such good shape here. I would say I don't even need, like unless he's giving me a nice 2-for-1, like 4-for-1s for a wheat. More wheat. All right, we have wheat to give. Did he 4-for-1? He went 4-for-1 with the wheat there. All right, we have another of that. There's a city. They're getting cards. Right, we're at 7. Let's roll. 5. I would love to get wood here. Can I get a wood for a wheat? It's a pretty good trade. I don't know if blue gives it to me. I don't think so because they already bought a wheat. All right, do I yop or do I? I'm gonna take the play. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. I had an option maybe buying 2 cards, but I chose not to. I'm gonna take the settle because again, I think that makes sense because with the 6 we could potentially get another city. Yeah. Or we could start buying cards the other way, and we're just in such good shape here. Because now we have the VP in hand. A 10, there we go. Just a lot of options. Another card. And here's the thing, I don't know if we're going to win the card race. Just because we didn't get a knight to start. It's kind of like, all right, they didn't do anything. 7, ouch. What do we do? I think I just dump. I'm gonna dump. Yeah. I'm gonna keep the one wood in hand. Where do we hit though? That's the question. Brown. The double here. Gonna hit. Gonna hit the 8. Stop them from getting cards potentially. Brown. All right, and I'll take the city. I'm fine being at 7 points. I think that's a winning thing. Because now it really gives them a hard choice. What do they do? Do they hit my 4 sheep? My 4 sheep's the block. Like, for sure. Now, whether or not they do that, I don't know. They might look at this and be like, ooh, because I got a hell of an infrastructure here. And again, I'm willing to trade. I just don't think anyone's going to trade with me. Should be the 4 sheep here. Yeah. Okay. Not a surprise. It's always a good one when they unblock your 9. More cards. Okay. But I mean, how do we win? Build a settle, a couple of roads, and that's it. Because I don't think anyone else is taking the road here. Like, we have a very straightforward win condition, right? It's not like we're that concerned. I'm probably just going to leave brown alone here. Do I? Like brown again. Oh, that's big. That's big. Can I get sheep for an ore? So here's the other thing. Do I hold or do I just build a road? I think I build the road because then I'm one step closer because I feel like this maybe gets taken. And I'm gonna build the road here. Yeah. I think that's right because again, if we get plucked, which I imagine is going to happen here, yeah, back to the 8. Yeah, another 7. All right, gets about the 8. I'll take that. So we're going to lose our wheat and our ore. So yeah, we probably would have lost two things there, which would have been unfortunate. But at least now with that 8 unblocked, yeah, that's nice. It's our pick of the litter. Oh well, spoke too soon. All right. Again, these two are in their little race. I mean, we're just still in really good shape. But I do need some better things to happen. I think a 4 is probably our best case scenario. If I can get a card, a little bit of defense, I'll take it. Is that a card? Yeah. Yeah, 4 is probably our best case scenario. Again, ideally, I mean, was this a mistake? I really don't think so. I do think that's the right move. But again, if they're just going to constantly attack me, which is just part of what we got to deal with, ouch, yeah. It's going to pass. I don't think there's anything to do here. I mean, we're too far ahead. They know that. I know that. Got to get off the 8. Where do you put it? Might not. Okay. I was going to say it might not hit me, but that 6, it's probably, out of all the things right now, the thing I need the least. Don't get me wrong, like I'll take the ore, but this is probably the least, yeah. Yeah, I think this is right. Put it back in the 8. Because man, we're just gonna get pummeled here. We get the 4 though. That is actually a really big deal. Because again, we're one step closer to getting our settle. I'm gonna catch a break right now. That sucks. That really stinks, actually. So like he could be at 7 too. All right, man. Oh, okay. I disagree with that, but oh, it's because they had to build a okay. Money 6. You know, it's gonna get me a card. I'll take the card here. Maybe it's just a victory point. It is. That's huge. All right. Well, that makes our plan even easier. Now we just gotta build the road. That's it. Okay. So life is pretty good here. So yeah, it turns out building that one road can make all the difference here. And we're going to see. Now I don't even need to worry about this. So there you go. Sometimes you just got to think ahead, right? Like, what do we need, right? What do you need to do to win? Like, yes, we could have focused on the settle earlier, but if you got those things and you know we're going to be targeted like crazy, all right, 11 wins it, 4 wins it, 3 wins it, 8 wins it. We have a lot of winning rolls here, assuming we don't get targeted or 7 down. You know what? I'll take that. Sure. Worst case, we get a card. I'm sure these guys are screaming. Hey, they didn't give it to him. I'll give it to him. Sure. A 2. That's important. If we get a 7 here, we can pluck him and get the win. Let's see. We're in good shape. We're in really good shape here. One road. One road. Making all the difference here. Let's see. Interesting, too, with our pulls. There we go. So that should be the game. All right. I don't think in any scenario they're coming back here because I can either pluck, right? All right. Well, we can even do this the bigger way and just get 2 of these. I'm going to take the settle, boom, and the road. There you go. All right, boom. 11 points, there you go. That's an easy win. Easy win there. Up 6.8. All right, very nice. Yeah, all right. Well, we'll start playing a bit more here. I just need a little bit more free time. You know, with all the things going on currently in my life, there's just a lot. But yeah, that was nice. But that one road made all the difference. We only got one trade at the end there. That didn't really matter. But I mean, we had so many possibilities because even in that scenario, even if we 7 out, who cares? We just steal from blue. They have 2 brick. Game's over. So we had pretty much no way of losing there at the end, which was nice. Robbed 8 times. Yeah. This is where the friendly robber actually hurt them more than hurt me. And that's why I don't really like the friendly robber thing when people get mad at retaliation. Because I'm the block. You lock me. Like in that scenario in the beginning. I'm the one with the city. But they retaliate, and maybe that changes the game, right? That's how it is. But a lot of 6s, a lot of 8s, a lot of 7s. Definitely a 6, 7, 8 game. Man, I cannot complain. This was a fun one. Good game. Getting back in to start the week. So hey, hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time.